Morning, good people. This is Lee Craft, the host of The What If podcast. Today's show is I've been a giver all my life. I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. You probably say, Lee Craft, what kind of topics do you be coming up with, Lee Craft? I'm coming up with topics that will help you become a better person and be a giver just like me. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, or Instagram. Look for the animated black man with white beard smiling and profiling and finally realizing that everybody's trying to size me up. Yeah. I've been a giver all my life, and when I look back over my life, I look at certain things that I've done, and I continue to do. And for the number one thing I've been doing for us giving, I've been trying to give people Jesus. But for some odd reason, they keep on giving them back to me. I guess that's why I stay blessed and continue to be blessed. But no, like I said though, there's always a what? There's always a choice. You have a choice to choose Jesus or choose whatever else you want to choose. It's a choice. So like I said, I choose Jesus every chance I get. But no, but like I said though, the story at hand, when I go to work, like my mom showed me how to be a giver. My sister showed me how to be a giver. My wife continued to show me how to be a giver. And that's the thing. Giving to me is easy. I had to learn how to receive. When you do things for others, I didn't want to receive anything. I felt like, nah, you don't owe me nothing. But my wife said, Lee, you've been giving all your life, sweetheart. When people give you certain things, they give you a blessing from God. And you turn your blessing away. So I had to rethink a lot of different things. Giving with no strings attached, God blesses you from other people and stuff. So it's just like, I know you probably say, Lee Craft, it's wild. Lee Craft, how can you not accept things? I didn't know. I thought my job was to help people and stuff, right? But when they give me certain things in return, I feel like, no, I'm fine. I'm just saying. But be mindful. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing, that it's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. What if? What if you add God to your diet? I guarantee you, you'll be a giver just like me and my family. My mom, man, like I said, I take extra stuff to work, extra food to work, just in case somebody don't have something, and I would give it to them with no strings attached. I let them know beforehand, no, hey, you don't owe me nothing, and I've done that. But one day, brother Theo was a guy I met when I started my new beginning at this place that I'm working at now. And during the appreciative meeting, I spoke, and I told people a little bit about me, why I do what I do. I said, I bring sandwich, I cut it in half because I don't want to work 8 hours a day, right? And I bring a little extra knickknacks here and there. I said, if you're hungry, let me know. I got something for you with no strings attached. So one day Theo said, Mr. Lee, I need the other half of that sandwich you talking about, Mr. Lee. I said, okay. And the other guy said, you asked for a sandwich. He said it, right? So Theo held me to my word. And I gave Theo my sandwich. Theo said, man, Mr. Lee, thank you. You came in handy. That's what we're here for, people. That's what we're here for, right? If you tell a man you're going to do something, do it. Do it. If you're not going to do it, keep it to yourself. That's why I was raised and everything. Keep it to yourself. And Theo, like I said, here I am doing my podcast, right? Theo gave me a microphone. I said, Mr. Lee, here's a microphone, Mr. Lee. I'm not even using. I want to give it to you. What wrong with Theo? You don't owe me nothing. It's hard to find people like you, Mr. Lee. So thank you, brother Theo. Thank you. That's all I'm saying, good people. Make your word mean something. Make it mean something to somebody. Help those who you can help. And those of you who you can't help, just try to help them to find another outlet so they can be helped. That's what we're here for, right? So, like I said, good people, that's my topic for this morning. I hope you enjoyed the show this morning. If you didn't enjoy the show this morning, hey, I apologize. I'll try to do better next time. But I promise you, I'm probably topped out. Look, like my children always say, Daddy, you're not a good storyteller. And I said, hey, I think they're right. But like I said, I know one thing, though. What comes from the heart reaches the heart. It don't take all day to do what you got to do. Get in there and do what you got to do, say what you got to say, and let the chips fall where they may. Is it rhyme time? No, it's not. But like I said, people, that's what's on my mind this morning. I've always been a giver, and hopefully you'll start giving as well, because I promise you about that circle. What goes around comes around. When you start giving, you're going to see all the blessings God going to start giving to you, because you're doing what? You helping him do his work. That's what we're here for, right? We all family. We all got blood ties to Jesus, right? So we look at it that way. If you don't help your brother, you're not helping Jesus. So with that being said, this is Lee Craft. This is my podcast, What If you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people if you want to have a real conversation. Have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell God, thank you. And like I said, giving has always been easy to me. So stay blessed.